Blink, blink. Hello. There we go. Hello, guys. Welcome, everyone. We're doing this thing Friday stream after achieving yesterday almost an. Oh fuck! Look the character. Ah, man, it's gonna be a world of pain. Let's see if the computer behaves better today. Gotta get a new rig, bro. Multiplayer. Can someone carry me and we get Coda? That's it. I don't think this works in multi. Timmy, how you doing, dude? Timmy, we got a very polyam. I'm so fucking stoked. That means 2 achievements remain. And they are not easy. Damn, I really make it look easy. Not really, I struggled hundreds of hours to get this. Yeah, look at that, 59 out of 61. Yesterday I went and had a long stream, look. Very polyam. That happened it was like 7 p.m. I think, 8 p.m. something. Almost 9, I think, actually. But yeah, we're now, look at 59 out of 61. Needy, how you doing? Thank you, Timmy. Hope we're having a good Friday. Needy, how you doing, brother? So, Timmy, you also get the first chatter today. Pretty sweet. You know what? Let's do that. I can barely hear the lobby music. Is that but it's so soft. Devilman. How you doing, Devilman? I'm good. How are you guys? Glad to hear that, Needy. I think Dave is going through his medical procedure today, his surgery. So I am keep Dave in your thoughts. Clipless grenade. I sent him a message, but I might he won't reply until he can. I hope things are going good over there. Devilman, how about you? How you doing? I didn't take pictures of my celebratory pizza, but I did buy a pizza to eat after the achievement. You know, to relax now. I know we're facing a couple more that are super hard. So I have a plan though. So Timmy first chatter. The double for Hydro Thunder. So my plan is basically I'm gonna play Coda. So that's impossible, right? That's the achievement. And I'll play and see how I feel, because I know Lambda got fucked, but he was doing like super long sessions, lots of boss practice. Some of the bosses are like the faster songs in the game, so if I start feeling funky, I won't hesitate to take a break or try, you know, do some low percent practice. I only have done Aria low percent, and you need to do 9 characters low percent, so picking any of those, I don't know, say Dove and try to do Dove low percent, Bolt low percent, start practicing the worrying more about those than like say Cadence, but still probably Cadence can be harder than Aria, I think. I mean, you have to do all the, I don't know, Necro, oh my god. Could be bad, I don't know. Yeah, lowest of the low is gonna be really fucking hard, but that's a plan, to tackle Coda and as much as I can. If I start feeling funky, like pain or whatever, I'll probably either switch to low percent or stop altogether. That wouldn't be the first time. I remember having to take breaks with Sekiro. After a few hours with certain bosses, I was like starting to get some pain in my wrists and fingers and whatever. So, and either that or play something like different that doesn't require like maybe a mouse game or whatever. So we'll see about that. But the plan is to continue pushing. We still have a few weeks rather. July 31st. I am nowhere under the impression that it's gonna happen, but we might pop one more, or both of them, which I don't think so. I think we're looking at another 400 or 500 hours at least. At least. Kingston Pasta, how you doing, Pasta? Also next week's a birthday, so we'll have plenty of breaks. My idea was to play a lot of Crypt too, because we have 10-hour streams. So we play Crypt a few hours before. I also have other activities and games schedule. But I'm nowhere near done with this game. King Swan Pasta, good morning. Isa, I know you have a very busy weekend with your birthday. If you're cool with it, I am celebrating it today. Because tomorrow, guys, another heads up, I won't stream tomorrow. I have to wake up very early. And I have to go with Tisha. We have an event. Oh, shit, the stream title. I forgot to update it there, too. Thank you so And the commands. Oh, let's go. Done. Updated. Thank you so much, Is. I did updating my title in my Discord name in the Crypt server. Let me save it here so where I have my titles. So I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow I won't be able to stream. And I want to celebrate Isa's birthday. So our Rips Rack tradition dictates that I sing happy birthday. And we have double votes for the person of the game of choice for the person that is celebrating their birthday. So Isa, I wish you an amazing day. Tomorrow as well, I know you have plans, probably spending some family or friends time, get something tasty to eat. I don't know what exactly you have on your schedule, but I hope you have a great day. So join me, guys, in wishing Isa a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queen Isa. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Epic. Is your reaction to getting it somewhere yet? I might will make it to YouTube if you want to check it. Well, the stream is still there. It's the last stream. I got so many rates, team. I got like a million rates. And some of them in rapid succession. It was super hype. It was freaking hype. It is tomorrow, Neri, but since tomorrow I don't stream and tomorrow Isa is very busy with the plans and all that, I decided to celebrate either today or Monday. So if she's here now, why not do it now? So, but the day is tomorrow. So Isa, I hope you have a fantastic day today and tomorrow, of course. Get something tasty to eat. Treat yourself. I hope it's an awesome time. Let me get my... And guys, remember, as tradition dictates, like I said, Lady Spire is getting extra votes. That's her choice right now. So let me do my part here. And yeah, Ravi, we're just talking about the plans. So I'm going to be playing Coda. But I am going to be very mindful and methodical about it. If I start feeling weird, I might switch over to low percent practice. But yeah, we're going to grind like... I'd say Coda will have the emphasis, but we'll be doing the 2 achievements at the same time in a way. Because I know I can't play more than a few hours with the speed and the multiple... I know it's going to start fucking. I don't want to... I saw what happened to Lambda, and I'm going to avoid that at all costs. And according to him, there's other people that got fucked by Coda, so... Yeah, I mean, you can do them in any order. So nothing is... I could just go and try to do low percent characters, but... I'll be doing them... grinding both. 3 streams straight, let's go. Nate, brother, how you doing? Good to see you. I had fun on your stream last night, watching a little bit of your stream, playing some of The Last of Us Part 2. Nater is really fun, guys. You should probably go check him out. I know I do shoutouts and I try to point you over there, but the Exterminator, very fun streamer, holy shit. And nice people in chat too, very active, and it's fun. So I highly recommend you go follow my friend Nate. But yeah, team, is there. It's fucking incredible. I you know, it's funny because like I was telling yesterday, I'm not a superstitious individual or anything, but for some reason, you know, I'm not a believer in that stuff like the supernatural. I know there's things we cannot explain, but I mind there must be an explanation, even if it's beyond our reach or our understanding of the world or science or whatever. But you know, sometimes shit happens. And so I woke up yesterday and I was cooking breakfast and I was thinking, I have a good feeling today about the stream. So I did. I'm going to finish my breakfast. I'm going to cook this stuff, get Tisha's lunch ready. As you know, I had to go out and do some errands. So the stream started late. But I was thinking I went to the bank, did the stuff, then went to my dad's place, gave Eldridge the documents. Which, by the way, he told me that everything went smoothly, so I'm happy to hear that. So all the paperwork stuff is is moving forward, which is good because that was a bit annoying and stressful. So, but yeah, I was all the time I was thinking maybe today's the day. I have a good feeling. I told Tisha before leaving the house and she was going to work. I told Tisha I might stream long today. I don't know because if things go well, I will probably just push and see if we can get the achievement. No, it's not. It's not related to Panama. I mean, we have to do stuff here because we're living here, but we're doing stuff both in Venezuela and here, and it's a bit of a mess and back and forth, and they require more stuff, so it's annoying. Won't give the details because it's very sensitive personal information. But it's a bit. I posted something on Discord, but without all the details, of course. We got it, Queen. I know. I have to thank you and all the people here. Nate was always Drift. You're doing good. I believe in you. Isa as well. Not necessarily just yesterday, but on streams before. I was, oh man, I feel, look, watch me die in tempo. Mostly for fun. Like I said, I don't believe in like jinxing stuff or anything. I do believe though that there is something to be said about like your mindset, or if you're optimistic or positive. Like, I do believe there's a very probably the measurable impact of that. Like if you're verbalizing stuff, that it's like I tend to say stuff like that, like I am not the best gamer, but I am at least very patient and stubborn. I don't quit. I never quit stuff. I'd rather die trying than quitting. And I'm choosing words carefully. Like instead of saying if I get the achievement, when I get the achievement. So I do believe there's something to that. It might be just, I think it could be a psychological effect or some shit, but I don't believe in blinding light epiphanies either. Oh, it's not interesting. No, it's not too bad. It's just adulting, man. It's just, you're from a different country, you're living elsewhere, you need to do stuff on your home country, and then they require you, okay, you have to notarize, you have to fucking, I don't know how you say that in English, but in Español, apostillar, when you have to take a document, and it has to be authenticated in like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or a State Department in the US or whatever. So it's valid on your home country, and then back and forth, and then you have to pay to send stuff physically, so the documents, they can be scanned or faxed. You have to like put them in the mail and send them back home. So it's a bit of a annoying process. I think it's apostille because it's a French word. Apostille, right? That's French. C'est français. This positive thinking change. I don't know, it gives you perspective at least, Ravi. Like when you have a problem and people be like, this problem is insurmountable, this problem is impossible to solve. First, if it's really impossible, like let's say you have to do some triage to the problems you face or the situations, the challenges you have in your daily life. It doesn't necessarily mean achievement hunting. It is my flavor of choice. I am also a believer in that you have to like push yourself out of your comfort zone. Be that do a hard workout. Be that like if I jogged 1 kilometer today, then tomorrow I'll try to do 2. Do stuff that really, I don't want to say hurts you because, oh, you fucking psychopath. No. That is hard for you to pull off. Because first, if it's easy, you don't need to push nothing. You will. It can even become boring or tedious. As a lot of people, feel like their jobs are like boring, or because they are just doing maybe mechanical, mundane tasks 24/7, and they don't feel challenged. They don't feel like any sort of fulfillment out of that. They just feel like cogs in the machine. Yeah, insert that cog, the fucking gear. Cog. But yeah. I like hard games because of that. You're stepping out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself a tiny bit. So, yeah, and if that tiny bit starts becoming easy for you, routine, then that is a moment you need to push harder, push even farther. Cogs in the machine, exactly. That's what development likes. Feed those cogs in. Feel the machine. Goddamn, development, thank you for the boat redeems. But yeah, Rabbit understands. It gives you perspective. Like, what's the problem you have? A bug in your code, a faulty hardware piece in the computer. Like, I have a shitty old computer that has served me well, and I love it, but it definitely requires a change now, an upgrade. Cock in the shell. You know what? Let me start the battle so that people can drop their troops. Let's pick this one. Those are actually the easiest to solve. Like, oh, the power supply is broken. Don't whine about it. It's annoying. It's an expense. But the solution is fairly easy. It's simple. Just buy a new one. You know what's horrible? To give perspective, being on an airplane at 37,000 feet and then both engines fail. Okay, that's a problem you don't want to face. And even then, if you're the captain of that flight and you don't keep your composure or try to solve... You know, I'm a big aviation junkie, and I like to see all these documentaries about plane accidents and incidents and interviews with the captains, especially in cases where these pilots, these are professionals. They are always in charge of keeping the people on board safe. And they fear, you know, this guy that landed in the Hudson River, I think it's Solenberger or something. He was composed, and he fucking managed to... You know, because people think, oh, well, you can take the plane down in the ocean. That's a fucking dangerous and super... A lot of time people don't survive that either. You know, every time you board a plane, you see this safety video. People, okay, put your life vest and blow on the tube. Wait for the emergency exits will be opened by the aircraft personnel. And if you're sitting on the emergency exit, make sure you have enough strength to open. That people will be panicking, like stepping on each other, trying not to die. They will probably drown. Like this took a dark turn, but what I'm trying to say is that gives you perfect. That's a problem. Being on an airplane that loses power at 37,000 feet over the ocean. That's a huge problem. Computer part breaking is an annoyance. It's actually a minor annoyance because the solution is fairly simple. What happens? Most people lose their crowd. Fucking shit! My computer fucking sucks! I hate society. You know, they start like, dude, calm down. It's just a fucking piece of hardware. Machines fail all the time. Be glad it's your power supply and not your brain. Like an aneurysm just popped in your brain and you're a stroke. You see, when you start thinking that way, it gives you perspective first of how fortunate you are. That your biggest worry is, I have to buy a new power supply. That's actually oh my god. You have no idea how many people will trade their problems for having to buy a new power supply. Oh, dude, Timmy, I was saving every character. That's the thing. I had, if I didn't have this mindset... Yeah, people lose their shit like Rabbit. What the fuck, bro? I guess I was trained by living in Venezuela, Maracaibo. You know, we had 6, 8, 10 hours with no electricity, no water. So whatever the fuck that, like... Most people will probably lose their crap. I got used to it. It's not something you should get used to. And that's another one of the many reasons that made me decide to leave and move elsewhere to have better quality of life. But yeah, I do feel it gives you some sort of... I'm not trying... Oh, Rips is flexing, this motherfucker. No, it's not about flexing. It's not about... Because I am actually trying to give you some... not advice, because unsolicited advice stinks. But, you know, sharing some perspective. Like... Whenever you struggle or find yourself in a position where you say, I have a problem, and you start like throwing tantrums and ranting and unleashing your fury upon innocent people, you know, because usually the people around you are the first to get the burn of your outbursts if you don't control your emotions. Oof, I actually have a story about that, but I don't know if I shouldn't even say it here. It's probably sensitive. But I might give a version on Discord somewhere with altering the names. I don't want to make, you know, I don't want to give because it's delicate, but it tends to happen a lot. No, panic can be ossified, and panic is part of your survival instinct, and panic can save you. But safe panic for when panic is required. If you're under bombardment in a war, you can panic. But don't panic if your bagel got burnt in the stove. Stuff like that. That's what I was meaning, Queen. I agree. You need fear is there for a reason. Anxiety is there for a reason. That sounds fucking horrible. I would probably panic and shit myself if that sounds like a life-threatening situation. Well, if your bagel on the stove caught fire and it's like flames, maybe you should panic, because if your furniture, if the rest of your kitchen caught fire, you might die too. You might kill your neighbors. A whole building, it went ablaze. Oh, the humanity! Like, maybe it requires panic. That sounds really awful, Lisa. I'm sorry you went through that. That is that work? Like, I'm trying to put the pieces together, and I shouldn't even pry. That sounds like very like an awful situation. I don't know if I should ask you questions and details about it, but how do you get in a situation like that? It sounds horrible. Very dangerous. You know, I've never seen it was a war. Oh fuck, dude. I've seen some nasty things with work accidents and oof. Ooh boy, I won't even go into. It's kind of gory too. So, but that's absolutely like, I don't see any problem with that, because that's, like I said, first, that's life threatening. That sounds scary as hell. You're okay to talk about it now. I'm glad, but it's awful. I'm sorry you went through that. Last November. It's not even that far away. But I can feel you in a sense that those things kind of linger. You're alive. Yeah, that's good. It beats the alternative for sure. We're glad to have you here, Isa. But yeah, what basically, too long didn't read version is that emotions are there for a reason. Panic, fear, anxiety, stress. It can even save your life. So I'm not saying be stoic, like be sinking on the quicksand and be like face like, and then your thumb like Terminator, and then you're going down. No, you're for fucking hell. You know, you're gonna enter a state of panic, and survival will kick in, like Nate said. And that's what needs to happen. Life is too precious. Life is valuable. Life is short. I feel every one of us, when the time comes, like when survival needs to kick in gear, and full screen ribs. You want full screen rib with a beer meter down there. I didn't know where my full. I have the beer meter there because I'm trying it. I'm testing stuff for the birthday streams. Yeah, only Raiders. What's wrong with Raiders? That's Lambda's favorite game. This camera is not that great, so that's why I don't try it. I don't use a. It's decent enough, but it's not the best. I should probably invest at some point in like a better camera. But yeah, and it's also good for you. It's good for your health to try to keep things in perspective, like especially when things have solution. Focus on the solution, not the problem, because the only thing you're doing is making yourself miserable, make people around you miserable and stressed and on edge. And when people are on edge 24/7, they get more violent. Some will fucking never give money. You know, Ravi, I am going to be completely honest with you. I haven't stopped doing the podcast because it has given me so much joy, and we have met so many friends thanks to the podcast, but I have thought about it. I have thought about, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to stop doing the podcast. It's not going anywhere. And I'm just going to stream and do the YouTube Let's Plays. That's it. But then I remember I met Kid, Andy, Lucho, Vic, Pavel, Fulgor. Like, there's a million people over the years. Konoko. Alo was because of the podcast as well. And Alo became one of the biggest supporters on Twitch and a good friend. So that's the main reason that keeps me going. Because I don't know if that will ever generate any income. I don't care, honestly. It could. I mean, we're not that far away. Yeah, I'm doing the bare minimum. That's the reason I keep pushing. Like, I make one thumbnail every week, create a new document, put notes in there. You put notes. Cause so I don't feel like at some point I kind of wanted to. You probably remember that moment when I was trying to come up with videos, another videos for the channel, and I did like reviews or some. I did a few of those, some Kickstarter reviews, and I was cooking this. When it wasn't that mini documentary, it was a big, long form video. But there were two reasons I stopped that project. One, because it was a lot of work, and back then I had my day job, so. And it was very tired. When I came home, oh fuck! I opened the script, I wrote another paragraph, and then I never finished. And the other reason was the copyright strikes, because I know when you do like music and you put like samples of songs or play a song, I have no idea what qualifies as fair use. Like what, a 15-second clip, 5-second clip. What works for so you don't get strikes. I know there must be a way, because there's tons of channels in YouTube that do like music reviews, music video reactions, and they are monetized. They never take fair use into account. They always flag. I don't know. Those people I know for a fact, because I've spoken to some people that do K-pop reactions, or people that do like watch party and upload reactions, even to TV stuff. They put like a little video. Somehow they found a way to get their channels are monetized, and they have shown me screenshots of the dashboard, and they generate income from that. They have had to fight some videos. Like they claim they what's the word? Not claim. They challenge the copyright strike, the claim, whatever, and they end up recovering their monetization status, but. There must be a way. Maybe some companies are less like, because I know for a fact, I'm a big K-pop fan, and I used to play some music videos here on my stream. So there were a few groups. There's a few companies. What the fuck is this? There's like something flying here. It's a small insect. It's like a fruit fly, but fatter, and it moves slow. You can put crates, I think. There might be a combination about putting crates, putting like I don't know, something there. Facebook is stolen materials. Yeah, there might be a way, and I think it depends on who the copyright holder is, because some companies seem to be more forward thinking. No fat shaming. Well, that thing was fat. Probably ate a whole banana. Fat shaming is a subject that I don't believe people need to be attacked by their look, by their appearance, by their weight, ethnicity, skin color, country of origin. But at the same time, I think you cannot say that being obese is healthy, and I'm seeing that happen. And I'm come on. This conversation is meandering. I don't know what. I should probably play the game. But I know you guys love to talk. I love to talk to you all. So I agree. Shaming for your physical appearance is something that kids do. So immature people, little kids, you're fat. You're ugly. That's what kids do. So why horsefly? No, that's not a horsefly. I never seen that. It might be we have a lot of rain, and we're in the jungle here in Panama. The city is surrounded by jungle, and so there's a lot of like insects and stuff. And when we get rain, we start to see some other varieties of thingies. But yeah, what I was saying is that don't shame anyone for their appearance, for their weight, height. I'm sorry, Bosch. I apologize to you. I'm looking at the camera because I know I have shamed you for being too tall. You're too tall, man. How can you be so tall, man? Dude, how tall is Bosch? Like 6 meters? God damn. I bet he has to like crouch to fit most doors. Not all shame. I'm just joking. I'm joking. That's the other thing. You have to take into account rapport and... Like Ravi and me, we say mean things to each other all the time, but we're cool with it. You know, you don't do that to people you don't have that rapport, and you don't do it as a basic norm of human decency. But yeah, I'm concerned about that lack of honesty in discourse about like health, and because I know there's this whole body positivity movement and inclusion movement, which is good, because I know, and I've been on the receiving end of being discriminated against for being from Venezuela, for not being well, I'm not gonna say I'm poor, but for being struggling sometimes with my finances. And you can feel it. You can feel it. Some of you have been probably victims of that too. Like, I cannot buy a $5,000 purse, and I probably wouldn't even if I had the money. But no, I entered a store just to be curious about, and the people were looking at you like, stinky poor motherfucker, get out of my luxury shop. So, but yeah, I think there's lots of work to do for us as a society, because you need to be kind to people, you need to be generous and try to be friendly, and cause, like I say, that you gotta pay it forward and you lead by example. And it's tied in back to what we were talking at the start about being keeping things in perspective, because then you get on edge and you're under stress and pressure, and you start scream to your coworker because you're under, don't talk to me now, I'm doing this, and you start being mean and you start being rude, and then that person's day gets worse, and then he moves that energy forward, and when he gets home, he or she gets home, he, she, they, all, whatever, they get home, they treat their how was your day? I don't want to talk about it. It was fucking horrible. It propagates. And then the next day, you wake up, I'm tired, I don't want to go to the office after, and it keeps going on. And it keeps going on fucking forever. See, materialism has really gotten in people's heads only. That's a whole other kind of worms. Money is the root of evil. Eat the rich. Like, I do that sometimes, and it's not easy, and that's why we have to do a conscious effort to, when before outbursting to, I mean, guilty. I'm not perfect. That's why I try to make a conscious effort to remain like aware that can happen, that we're human, that we are susceptible to those emotions, especially the negative. I don't know why people gravitate more towards the negative for some reason. It's like if you get 100 compliments and one person says something mean to you, it's more likely that you'll remember that negative thing someone said about you, true or not, whatever, than all the compliments you got. And I don't know why that is. Is that education, how we're raised? Is that a part of human nature and it's unavoidable? I don't know about that. But yeah, leaving your work issues at work is hard to do. Because let's face it, work is an integral part of our lives. No matter what you call work, whatever you do to sustain yourself, you spend so many hours doing that, thinking about that, trying to solve the issues, work with your colleagues. Depending on the industry or business or activity you dedicate yourself to, you might be on a lot of pressure, like, will I lose my job? There's a lot of shake-ups going right now in tech, gaming, the gaming industry. Lots of layoffs, lots of studios closing, people losing their jobs. So living under that constant pressure of, am I next? You see the news. Oh fuck! Microsoft fired 1,000 employees. Facebook closed this company. Square Enix is gonna fire 500 developers. Fucking Amazon is firing people. Blah blah. It takes a toll for sure. And then there's a whole discussion about capitalism corporations, stock markets, like profits above all else, above human dignity, above like, because it's funny. You read and there's some companies. Okay, this company is axing 1,000 employees because the profit margin, the profits in this quarter went from 20% to 15%. It's not like we're bleeding money. We didn't lose money. We just profited a bit less. Because for every $100, we still made 15. But we made 20 last quarter, and I wanna make 20 again. And 15 is not enough. And you have to fucking fire 1,000 people, open their lives, and make them stress. And I am all for freedom. Like, I come from Venezuela, and then the government, the dictatorship, because you have to don't sugarcoat it. That's not a government, like a government for the people that care about that's a fucking dictatorship that they do whatever the hell they fucking want. They took companies from people, private people. They confiscated companies, land, homes, even buildings under construction. They closed media companies. They closed TV stations, radio stations, newspapers, because they were critical of the government. They didn't pay anyone. A lot of people lose. My dad, well, he thankfully he retired from the industry, because in Venezuela the oil industry at first was state owned, and the state back then was also dictatorships. Pérez Jiménez, Gomez, whatever. Then they made deals with U.S. companies. U.S. had interest, of course, exploitation of the natural resources, oil, whatever. My dad came from that. My dad went to that. That's the reason I speak English, by the way. It's tied to that, because my dad got a scholarship to study oil engineering in the United States. So he went to Texas. He went to the University of Texas at Austin, and that's where he got his I think he studied at the University of La Universidad Zulia first, or I don't know if that was, I don't know, but I know he went for a few years to the US to study oil engineering, petroleum engineering, and then all was paid for the company, because my dad's my grandpa, well, all of them are already in the afterlife, but my grandpa and my grandma from my dad's side, they were very humble. They didn't have much money. I never got to see their like only pictures and the stories they told my dad, my uncles, my aunts, stuff like that, because they they was houses with like dirt soil, so they didn't have like floor. They dirty. No, they didn't wear shoes. They had like how many uncles? Like 9 kids, and they lived there in this little house. And I remember my dad told me that my grandpa, I did get to meet my grandpa, but he was very old, and I was very young, and when he got sick, so and they live in another city, so I didn't get to see him that often. So while I did get to meet him, by the time I was like, I don't know, teenager or something, where I could go, hey grandpa, tell me how did you live? He's already passed away, or so, and I didn't get many opportunities to talk to him. Let me catch the chat. I'll continue the story time in a bit. The theory on that, if we feel shame stronger than almost any other emotion. Yeah, I think that happens with all negative emotions, not only with shame. But shame, there might be an evolutionary reason for that. I have no idea. So shame, especially social shame, particular strike. See, exterminator. Recall my former supervisor telling me that our CEO never wants to go into a recession, so I think our company's in an okay spot. But that doesn't mean things won't get easier. And then the top execs get paid a 15 trillion dollars in compensation. It's the optics, man. I don't care that executives get paid a fucking $1 trillion, but then don't come to me and say that you have to do cuts close projects, close teams, fire people, lay off people, cut costs. It's always cost cutting and performance optimization. You know, they use this aseptic language. These are fucking humans we're talking about. This is not a product. This is not a robot. This is not. Maybe in the future when we get like Optimus, we're gonna lose our jobs. We were talking about the robots a while ago too, by the way. But to me, it's just it's a bad look. I care what they get paid that much. I care only because this other thing is happening. If no one got fired, and they get paid a trillion, I don't care for a reason. I believe you need to be, and that's part of why I left Venezuela, because the discourse of the government was equalizing everyone, not like, how do I put this? It's like, you know, staunch opposition to capitalism and money and profits, and which there are issues with that, but I still think it's a better system, and there's a reason why communism, socialism, that shit never works, and when they attempt to do it, it ends up being North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela. No one is going there. Like, I need to move to a better place to live. I can't wait to be in North Korea. I can't wait to go to Cuba. I'm not as a tourist, because the tourist spots are all shiny and beautiful and beaches and people treating you with smiles. And no. Go live there. No one does that. Ever. And there is a reason for that. And the reason I don't say it's not about caring or not caring. It's about, like, I don't think there's another option other than trying to soften the edges of capitalism and make it more humane. Because even if money for me is not the end motivation, like I say, I believe in freedom, and I think if that's your motivation, that's your problem, that's your prerogative. You live your life how you want and feel like you should. But some people need that to drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? In Venezuela, it's impossible. If you work in a state-owned company, let's say the oil company PDVSA, which is also tied to what I was telling about my dad's story and my brothers, because two of my brothers used to work for PDVSA as well. I don't know if because following my dad's footsteps, or PDVSA was like top-tier employer. Lots of people wanted to work for PDVSA. The salaries were better, the retirement plans were better, the infrastructure was great. Like, they paid for you to go abroad to study, to improve courses, universities. So it was very attractive for people to go and work there. And that was a motivating force. Then fucking Chavez comes, takes control of everything, like, gets the company. Because that's the thing. At first it was state-owned. When my grandpa worked for it, it was called Creole Petroleum. It was state-owned. I think 51% or more was of the state. And the other ownership of the company was probably divided between foreign investors and maybe some Venezuelan people with money. I don't know. Venezuela was fucking poor. Is poor still. There's always people with money though. But anyway, then one government came in like the late 60s, I think, or early 70s. Nia, good to see you. We're having a Rips chatting stream. Then one government came at some point, I think it was 60s or 70s, and they opened up, like privatized the oil industry, so a lot of foreign companies could come and invest, and I think they divested from... I think the state always had a participation, but it was like more open, and they had it more managed like a private entity, but then it was gradually coming back to the state. And then when Chavez came, he took it, and there were other things that happened there. I don't remember the exact year my dad retired. He was already on the range, because you have to, at least to get the full benefits of like your pension, which that's another sad story, and that's another of the reasons that why we're struggling so much right now, because it's also tied to that. Because when this motherfucker, and if you're a Chavista in my stream, first know that I have no respect for you, motherfucker, because you did so much harm to me and my family and a lot of millions of Venezuelans. And that's the thing. Imagine that coming from Reeves, which I try to be kind and I try to understand your perspective. Well, let me tell you, you got fucking conned. You got lied to. You believed the lies. You drank the whole Kool-Aid. You voted for those motherfuckers. And they ravaged and destroyed Venezuela, basically. It's in the pits. So, I think when my dad retired, Chavez was already in power. But the big coup against the oil company didn't come until a couple years later. Because Chavez, the first few years were very turbulent. Because there was a lot of resistance. I mean, he won the elections by a landslide. Millions of votes. One of the, if not the most voted president ever. But there were a lot of like conflict, like there were riots, there were... And there was a moment where he left the office. He was taken out of the office, so it was like a coup. I don't know what the fuck. It was so confused. Ravi probably remembers. Lucas Rincon, the general from aviation that came, did a national broadcast everywhere. All the TV stations, radio stations. Se le pidió la renuncia, la cual aceptó. You might remember that. So we don't fucking know what happened. Those were 3 days of absolute chaos. And people celebrating that, oh, we got rid of this motherfucker, we're safe, no dictatorship. And then boom, he's back. 2 or 3 days later, he's there. That was staged. I think that was they were creating the myth, like the resurrection of the Lord Jesus H. Christ, the resurrection of Hugo Chavez Frias. They tried to kill him. They tried to take him, but he came back and he came. He was praying on camera. I promise I will unite the Venezuelan people. And he came like, oh, un corderito. He was like a sheep now, and he's going to be gentle. He started wars, and that's when he expropriated. And the fucking madness began. Where all the companies were like getting grabbed by the government. Yeah, it was horrible. That was and I was very young. I think you know what's the worst part? Because that's another total power move. I agree. That Chavez and even Maduro, the people in power in Venezuela now, because let's say with how it is. Seizing power must be one of the fucking hardest things ever. Do you see what happened in Colón? I have no idea. What happened in Colombia? Today, I haven't heard anything. What happened? It sounds like hard to pull off. And there might be a reason why a lot of honest people... You gotta see the national news. But like today, it's fresh. Let me open... La prensa here. What happened? Well, I see the thing about the water levels in El Agua de la Juela are affecting the water supply in the city. So that's the reason we don't have water. Because we're getting water. We're having water cuts. Like, there's no water right now. So every day we get water in the morning and the late evening. But during the day, no water comes out of the pipes. That's why I say they are horrible managers, but the best knowing the Game of Thrones. And I don't know if I even agree with being a horrible manager, because if their end game is destroying the fabric of society, the economy, they did an amazing job. So if you're managing resources to create wealth for your whole country, for your compatriots, for people coming and investing, they are awful by that metric, right? But if their goal was to destroy, to enrich themselves, to steal, to eliminate their opponents, they are fucking textbook. They should be studying College of Communist Dictatorship. Like, these guys are beasts, man. I'm missing a lot of chat. Let's fucking go, beer meter. I don't have beer. So big mistake. I need to solve that issue with the beer. AS and fails, I think I see you there. How you doing, brother? Happy Friday. I'm sorry I didn't answer. I was in the middle of this rant. I hope you're still with us. Well, not rant. We're having a conversation about difficult subjects. taking a little break from the game. I need to treat. I know Devilman is also chiming in the discussion. It came out that Nito Cortizo allowed a system in the province of Colón to privatize everything. Huh. So what is the deal? Like, let me guess, corruption? More corruption? Well, Ravi, supposedly Nintendo has like 98% retention of their staff, which is probably unseen everywhere else. Ailes, I'm doing well, thank you. As a South American, I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on these matters. Thank you, man. Thank you. I try to be as honest and share my thoughts, being respectful to everyone, but there's not many things I say I cannot respect. And like I say, if you're not repent of being a Chavista, you voted for Chavez. Let's say you voted for Chavez. You believed what he said during his campaign, because that's what the thing I was saying is that I was so young I couldn't even vote. My first election where I could participate was after that, because Chavez got to power, got elected president in 1999. So that means I was 15 years old. And according to Venezuelan law, you need to be 18 years or older to be able to vote, because you need to be an adult, and well, the age of adult there for legal reasons is 18 years of age. I know some countries is 16, some countries is 21, but in Venezuela it's 18. So I couldn't vote. I was just eating popcorn, playing Super Nintendo or PlayStation 1, and watching shit happen. So I couldn't do anything at all. No, I had no voice, no vote. Garlic, how you doing? Let's see, Queen, I do sometimes. I'm trying to catch up to chat. Another elected new mayor has a lot to do. More corruption. The former mayor was taken into custody. Oof. Yeah. My experience here, Nia, with Panama politics is that, because I've been living here for 9 years, so I've seen 3 presidents. When I came here, I think it was Varela. Right? Juan Carlos Varela was the president. I remember that was during that year when they had like the America Summit here in Panama. I think it was 2015 or 2016. Because I remember they fucking blocked everything. They blocked Calle 50, because I was living, by then I was living in Calle Uruguay, so very close. And I had a fucking hard time trying to come in and out because it was all barricaded, police everywhere. Because Obama was here. Obama was in his fucking like Air Force One. No, what's the name? The limousine, the presidential, the car, and you know the Secret Service. So they blocked the city was on lockdown, especially that area, because. And I understand safety for heads of state, all that shit, but it seems like theater. So Varela, then Nito. And now Mulino. Well, Mulino hasn't taken control yet, right? Before Varela was Martinelli, right? But I feel like when I came here, it was already Varela. I don't think I got to see Martinelli. Or maybe the last... When was when was Varela taking possession of the country, the presidency? See, let me catch up the chat here. Recall me for Supervisor. Topic 6. Yeah. I remember studying about the oil crisis in Venezuela in my undergrad. It felt so bad for everyone, everything having to adapt it. Actually, oil was what made it was a big boom. So like I said, my grandpa, they were very humble, very poor, so they didn't have much as far as resources, like economic resources and a way to raise my uncles. So like my grandpa went to school, he went to like 3rd grade and he had to stop and start working, you know, to fucking eat and not die. So, and that was pretty common back then. Like a lot of people, they couldn't study, they had to work even from a very young age. In like the 20s and 30s, and you know, when my grandpa was a young man, probably. Let's see, let's do Stream Raiders here. We can chat while we run the battle. But then, that very same grandpa that struggled to keep their family afloat and raise my dad and my uncles and my aunts with effort and lots of hard work, of course, they could go to school. And those schools were, a lot of them were built by the US companies. You know, it's not black and white. A lot of people, which is something that Chavez did. Like American imperialism, the colony, the Yankees. Ooh. Yo, Garrett. Thank you for the resub, man. 8 months. I appreciate that. How you doing, Garrett? Welcome to the stream. This has turned into a just chatting stream. Sane. And Queen, you get 2 votes. Sane gets 1. And you know, some people don't have the capacity to separate the good from the bad. Like, has the US done bad things in Latin America? Yes. But you know who else has done bad things? My fucking government. The Chavista regime. And even then, as much as I hate them, I got very polyamorous indeed inclining. Yes, sir. We got it last night, and I am still in Cloud9, and we're having a chatting stream. But even the Chavistas did some good stuff. I benefited from some of that good stuff. I am able to separate. I think that's a sign of maturity as well. Being able to like, because this comes from someone I hate or someone I don't like, then it's bad. Oh, guys, I need to pick the phone. Be right back. I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah, the votes. And Garrett, thank you for the resub. Appreciate the support. Yeah, we're having a just chatting stream. I'm so scared of the game. No, not really. I know I have talked so much about... If anything, it's more painful to remember my country and all this stuff than fucking Coda, but... I want to share with you. I love you all dearly, and you guys open up to me as well and share about your lives. It's a good way to connect. You know, one of the beautiful things about streaming is precisely that. That allows you to really make some connections with people from all over the world, from all walks of life, different professions, different... it's just beautiful, man. Okay, let me get my unit in here. But yeah, I got a phone call from Tisha because I am... As you know, well, part of the hustle is to get some side gigs. Gotta make ends meet, bro. Okay, let's go and get those votes in. Hi there, Big Rips. Let me catch up to chat. I need to add Garrett's resub. Garrett, you're Legend of Dragoon, right? Inclining, always great to see you. See, Queen, the theory is that we feel shame. Okay. I'm going back a lot to try to catch up because I know you guys were saying some really interesting things. The Exterminator. See, Devil, I'm feeling shame. No, it's so crazy hearing your family story. It's so familiar to Yasmin's family. Her grandpa moved to the whole family to Texas while he studied engineering. Dude, the oil industry. I was talking about the U.S. and that's why I love the U.S. because it might have done bad things, but it also have done really good things and I saw the material effect on my family. And like I said, that's the reason I speak English. That's the reason my dad was able to take us and raise us in a middle class income family in Venezuela where there's lots of poverty, and he was able to study abroad, learn languages, and teach us all that. And it led us by example because I saw how hard he worked, traveling all over the country, coming home late. So it was a good influence. Let's see. I care that I get paid more. Feeling shame thrown in social situations will be evolutionarily beneficial for society and cooperation. If you don't feel any social shame, you wouldn't really be incentivized to be a part of society, and a lot of the rules and structure we have will fall apart. Needed communism, not equalizing, making everyone poor, but the government. It doesn't know the way it sounds because whoever is in the top position will never want to lose that taste of luxury. Yeah, and these people are despots or tyrants. They don't care about. They talk in an appealing way to the masses, and they tell you that it's not your fault that you're having a hard time surviving, or always living in poverty, or always making ends meet barely, or eating only one meal every day because you can't afford more food. And then they start like bringing this discourse about class warfare and the rich. They took your money, and that's how it goes. It never works because at the end of the day, people are in charge and people are greedy and corrupt, and when money and power are involved, it warps everything. Capitalism works because the stuff is front and center to the methodology, so it's not a secret. And I think it's not avoidable because you either have capitalism with some crumbs for everyone, or at least a path. That path is filled with blood and it's a quagmire and you have to do nasty shit to get, but you can get there. And there's a lot of people. Elon Musk had an emerald mine and his dad was fucking rich. I don't know if that's true, so maybe that's partially true. And in my own micro version of it, in Venezuela, I got it too. Like, especially when Chavez was, stoking the fires of division in society and hatred. Because we were never rich. We're actually struggling right now. My dad is struggling because that's the other part. They stole his money. His pension fund, when Chavez took that, disappeared. All the money. They took the shit. They broke the pension fund and my dad was religiously contributing every month. For like 30 years he worked there. I don't know, 30, 35. I don't know. He worked a lot of years. More than 2 decades. Probably 3. And yeah, basically that. It gives you a path. But in Venezuela, you don't have a path. Even if you want to wade through the blood and shit and the quagmire, the swamp, you won't raise unless you're also a tyrant and a despot. Yeah, Rabbit, they fucking annihilated all the pension funds. And we have done a lot of stuff. And he's still getting... You know how much my dad's getting from his retirement fund? He's getting like $70 a month. Someone that fucking broke his back working for more than 3 decades. So I'm getting more streaming than my dad's getting. And supposedly he has to cover food, medicine, living costs, utilities. How the fuck do you survive with $70 a month? It's garbage. It's fucking horrible. Let's see. It never works because at the end of the day, Annie, one of my former retail co-workers is from Cuba. Cuba, mi gente. When I asked him if he'd ever go back when they opened the state for tourists, he told me, if I go to Cuba, I won't return. He was part of the era when Fidel Castro. So they probably have him flagged or some shit. There's that too in Venezuela. You got our own lists. And there's more story time. And that's why one of my brothers lives in Canada. He's not a Canadian citizen. Because he was part of that list. Ravi probably knows about La Lista Tascon. And some people, oh, that's a myth. That's fucking real. I saw the list. I saw my brother not finding work. I saw my dad having to help my brother stay afloat because he couldn't find any jobs. Because all the other companies were afraid of hiring him. Because he had signed against the government. They were like signed collections. Like for trying to like do referendums and shit. And they signed because we're a free country. Can I voice my opposition to the current government? So he signed. Then they got fired. And not only fired, they got on the list. Well, Ravi knows. Ravi worked for a company that did contract work for PDVSA as well. So he saw it firsthand. Nazi shit. That was Nazi shit. You had to like Heil Hitler, Heil Chavez. It was that. It was fucking Nazi. You had to have a picture of Chavez in every office. You had to wear red. Look, I'm wearing the color of communists. The uniform was red. You had to the pin with the flag, the pin with Chavez, wear the hat with Chavez eyes and shit. So that's what fucking Nazis do, or did, or still do. I don't know. Without the killing. So they were just ostracizing you, making you repent from your sins, because that's the thing. They make you... Oh, Boshi, no more ads. Thanks to Devin. Thank you, Devin, for gifting us up to Boshi. No ads, I'm back, baby. Welcome, Boshi. Let's see, was on stage. Devilman Queen, absolutely. You even seeing smaller scales in college and university. Oh, I missed a message. I read an interesting essay about how capitalism rewards narcissistic tendencies because it encourages cutthroat behavior in order to gain personal wealth and fame. But that's my issue with that. And it's interesting. I have read lots of stuff about that because I am trying to understand why people do the things they do. The good and the bad. And I think, what will happen if you throw 1,000 people in an island? No government structures, no money. Organically, I think that a government hierarchy will emerge. Maybe an economic system. Maybe some way to trade goods and services. So probably money or something similar to that, a credit system, whatever the fuck. So my take is that it's more complicated than capitalism bad because reward narcissistic tendencies. I think that's human nature. I think that's unavoidable. So what you wish for is that the government structures that emerge from that organically don't fall in the hands of a fucking despot, first and foremost. And then there's the whole thing that power corrupts. So whoever gets chosen or floats to the top, because it could be an organic, natural process. Like, animals have that. Like the alpha male that fucking eats the other lion, so he's a leader of the pack. Or whatever word you use for lions, I think it's pack, right? Because I know there's different words for English. For different kinds of animals. Like a school of fish. A pack of hyenas. Flock of birds. Like in Spanish we have like manadas, and I think there's less words in Spanish, but in English there's a lot. I think those are the same dynamics that make like there's someone that emerges as the leader of the your classmates. There's the class president or the guy that most people look forward. I don't know. There's something there. I might have been amply studied, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not an expert. I'm not a anthropologist, a sociologist, a psychologist, and I suppose there's a lot of. I like to read a lot. That's why I know fancy words. I do read because I like. I think knowledge is power. But I didn't study anything really. I'm a graphic designer. That's why I studied in college. So I know about composition rules, and I know about color theory, and I know about materials and software, and what I don't know about human interaction other than what I read and what I see, like empiric experience and knowledge. Absolutely, you're seeing smaller scales in college and universities. Business school consistently has way higher reports of cheating and plagiarism than any other fields. The people who are drawn to creating their own business are being businessmen, are people who are willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. But then again, that's what I think. I think it's. I'm talking out of my ass here. Yeah, there's no water. We were just talking about there's a lot of problems with water supply. So be sure to get. I got some buckets filled and stuff because there's a lot of problems with the water supply. Because I feel like that doesn't happen only in business school. I think that happens everywhere. Like Neil Armstrong, no, Lance Armstrong, Tour de France were fucking doping. Like, I think some people love power, wanna win at all costs. So my theory is that the cutthroat behavior is part of human nature, and it's an undeniable part of human nature. Twitch, which is what I do. You see it here. Ruthless streamers that only care about the bottom line, numbers, play the meta game, fucking no self promo. If you ever use an emote that is not mine here, you're a fucking part of the problem. Get out of my platform, you fucking parasite. So I believe that that's not a business problem. I believe that's a human nature issue. And everyone in any field that wants to go to the top, only any end, the end justifies the means. All I care is being on top of everyone. Politicians, athletes, businessmen, streamers, content creators, whatever you want to call. I think there's something to that. I think it's deeper than just money, because it can be money, power, fame, influence over people, which I'm probably just saying synonyms of power. Because in the end, I don't know what is power. I think power is the capacity to make others do what you want them to do, or something like that. What is the definition of power? So I suppose having a shitload of money can make you powerful, because I can tell you, like, someone can come here now on my stream, real time. Oh, I'm tired. This fucker is playing Crypt. I hate this game. I want this guy to play Waifu Impact. Duo has the pockets. Yo. I want to make Reeves my bitch. Duo or whoever comes here, drops $5,000. You gotta play I'll fucking play Waifu Impact. I'm gonna be a gaming whore. So I suppose money gives you power. I suppose firepower, weapons, give you power. That's probably the reason states have armies. That's probably why states invest or waste, depending on your philosophy, so much money on weapons and defense and state secrets and spy, like the intelligence apparatus and all that stuff. Who the fuck knows? This is what happened in Colombia. I was so confused. I was also today to see a doctor. God damn it, Nitty. When it's exactly one of the arguments, he also puts into context that cutthroat business people that do massive layoffs during acquisitions, making money to other people's misery. Let's fucking go, beer meter. I need beer, man. Especially for these conversations. You know, these conversations are easier with beer. Yo, non-binary, thank you for the congrats. Que más Danito Cortizo, okay? No CEO has the balls to do what Iwata-san did. Instead of firing people, keeping talent and invest in the future. AL's doing well. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Thank you for appreciating the conversations. These are not easy conversations, like I said. This is hardcore topics. Yeah, how the elected mayor has a lot to do. More corruption. The former mayor was taken into custody, trying to flee the country. Oh, shit. But then they give país por cárcel. Yeah, they'll be fine. Those motherfuckers will be fine. The justice system doesn't do it works for the people in power. It's a tool for the people in power to remain in power, be it because they have money, because they have the political control, whatever. Queen, they just don't care, even if it's generational and ingrained. Jasmine and her friend both graduated with degrees, which is basically half business. IS. What is IS, Devilman? Which is basically half business school and half programming. Information something, maybe? Her friend was a TA for the class and caught someone cheating and brought him up to the front of the class and told the professor. After the class ended, the professor told her she embarrassed him and that the kid's family was a major donor to the business school and she needs to ignore it. Game of Thrones, baby. You mess with the wrong people, your career is over. Let's see. So that person gets to go through their whole life with no consequence and following the rules that the rest of us have to. Of course, they're going to end up running some major company and not caring all about the people beneath them. Why would they? They never had to worry about... You know, there's a huge, massive scandal here in Panama. Probably Nia knows a lot about the IFARJU. Ayudas del IFARJU. ¿Cómo se llama? And supposedly, it's like some scholarships or some shit. Like you can pay to study abroad. You get money, rather, to pay to study abroad and cover your needs like food, housing, stuff. Supposedly is for people that are... not well off materially, that they're not are very humble or poor or whatever. So, but they were given a lot of like documents surfaced that the money was going to like people that were already super rich. Information systems, and we're talking like rich, like probably net worth in the tens or hundreds of millions of dollars, and they were getting tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to go abroad when they don't clearly need it. When that doesn't surprise me, it reminds me of the wealthy USA people that paid colleges, universities for their kids' degrees, which they never earned. Yeah, business school specifically is pretty awful. They were extremely aggressive in the College of Engineering about cheating. They threatened us constantly that it was one strike policy, and we got caught cheating, we were kicked out of the mayor. I've seen that happen so much. Why students of donors get no consequences because mommy, daddy give me money. Bitch, please. Power, infrastructure. The building where you're going to, it was paid by that rich family, and they are paying the teachers. And because I was seeing a report that the U.S. high school, no, the university education colleges, that higher education system is very fucking weird, like unsustainable, like it's so expensive, and that's why people get in serious debt to like study, and that they have a hard time paying off. I went to a private university in Venezuela, and it had a tuition was nothing, and a lot of people struggle to pay that, but it was like back then, probably to give some perspective, was like if you had a part-time job, you could pay your tuition. So there were lots of students making sacrifices and working one or two jobs and paying for their school, or their parents were paying for, without having to save for millions of years, or having to mortgage their house, or having to get loans that are super hard to pay off then. Whereas in the US, like tuition is thousands, tens of thousands every year. Then the textbooks are super fucking expensive, and you cannot buy second hand, and there's all these rules, and it's like health insurance. It's so shady, bro. It's fucking shady. I've seen that happen so much. Okay. Dragoon, let's go. Garrett, so your boss will go to the hood. Doing good, man. Just making calls at work. Holy shit, Rio. Yeah, we got the very Paul inclining. The university does absolutely everything they can to bend over backwards for donor families and their kids. And I think, Devilman, the problem is if they don't do that, there's no university. Like, have you seen? I mean, the infrastructure is fucking the best. Like, the best labs, the best sports venues, the best classrooms, the best dorms, campuses that have better infrastructure than many cities down here. Who the fuck's paying for that? Is it? It has to be a mix of taxpayer money, the donors, and which probably do it to evade taxes, and the tuitions. I think the report I was reading said the tuition cost was not enough to cover payroll. Just payroll. We're not talking about maintenance for these beautiful campuses they have, for the infrastructure. So my thinking is, if they don't do it that way, Devilman, if they don't bend over and let them get fucked deep for these rich donors, it will collapse instantly. In a couple months, there will be no colleges. Who's paying for that? You love the way I say beanies. Let's see. The university does also. Queen, the privileges begets more privilege, and you're right, no accountability. But what kills me is that as workers, we all know at least one person like that, and there is nothing we can do to change it. At least in my case, there's nothing we can do. Short and inciting a revolution that French style cut heads and shit, which is what Chavez did. That was his discourse, and that is the outcome from that, Queen, is so much worse. That's why I'd rather swallow the problems that come with capitalism and money as an end, and ruthlessness, cutthroatness, because at least there's a path, or there's a way to minding your own thing and having a reasonably comfy life. Whereas back home, unless you suck their dick, I mean the government, the dictatorship, you can't find a job, and even if you suck their dick, you still have to endure 8 hours without electricity, 1 or 2 days without water, making 4-hour lines to buy food, and whatever food they get is not what you want. You make the 4-hour lines. It's not to buy the things you want to eat. It's to buy whatever the fuck we have chicken only. You don't. I want meat. There's no meat. Fuck up. So fucking Boshi. He's gonna paint to start up. Sydney after the invasion, we had Guillermo Andara, Ernesto Pérez Valladares. Yeah, but what was the year where Martinelli left for Varela? Because I don't know if when I came here, I think it was Varela already. I can probably Google it, but I don't remember. Let's see, Delman, absolutely, because a lot of that follows them through their whole lives. Jasmine has another friend who has a manager that is just awful, bad at their job, treats them really poorly all around Ontario. She complained to higher up and was basically told to drop it because that manager was a CEO's nephew or something. Yeah, there's nepotism too. Happens everywhere. One of my managers is like that. She tries to send me to dangerous places, and when I call her out, she writes me up for misconduct. It's infuriating, and somehow she still has a job. Welcome back, boss. Thank you, Ailes. Man, if that kid's uncle, I do some talking to him if I was a CEO of a company. Yeah, exactly, because you have values. You want people, you care for people. But some people, suck it up, bitch. That's terrible, and it makes you scared to speak up and say anything for your own safety if you're worried you might lose your job or something. Rips Connect! Super is fucking awful. A lot of people are terrible. Especially people in power, because power corrupts and power brings the worst. That's why when I don't know if I even want to be a billionaire. I mean, I just want to live comfortable, because I am worried that even I can get fucking corrupted by... Well, at the same time, I think, wouldn't it be possible for me, because money in the end is a resource. Like, I probably could do even more good if I had more to do good with, Like, I don't know. I think a lot about stuff like that. Yeah, and Klein, it was freaking phenomenal. I had to celebrate. I bought pizza to eat for the achievement. I had half of this mini whiskey bottle. There's another shot here, but I'm saving it for another achievement or something, or my birthday, man. And let's see. We went really smooth, honestly. The hardest one. Big Stay, are you in vacation time now? I'm not scared as much as annoyed. They can't afford to lose me. Who else will do 12 jobs in one put with their shit? Well, some people use that for leverage, because that's another form of power. If you're the only person that can do a job, you can be a fucking diva, and they will have to put up with it because you're the only one that can do said job. And I'm not saying you're gonna do that, but probably unscrupulous people in your position, Queen, will do Those are the people using that same path, the same ruthless, cutthroat nature we're talking about. Wade through the morgue, blood, shit, get their hands dirty. They don't care. Those are the ambitious people that rise to the top and cut heads along the way. They don't give a fuck. Especially if they have that kind of leverage. Well, at least you have that. Have you thought of finding another job, or is your position or something will be easy to find somewhere else? Still retirement fund, yeah. So easy to find another job. To be honest, the industry is so small, and in some ways I have a lot of freedom. And for now, it's worth putting up with the shit to keep up. For the fatherland, Rabbit. It's garbage. Yeah, my dad is getting like a box of those now. I think everyone. Your dad was a college, university teacher, or also worked for Pedro. But university teachers, doctors, the doctors that work for the Social Security, they're getting fucking crumbs, if anything. I think Tisha's mom is getting like $60 or $70 as well. We have the greatest needy garbage thrower. Let's go. Garlic peeler. Bullshit. Okay, I'm catching up here. I should try to play more card games. Just not smart enough. If you're using a guide. LOL. Okay, that makes sense. So you know what you would do if you left your job? Like, can you move up? I have no idea what the career structure looks like for you. Not to derail this serious conversation, but I bought a ticket to see Artemis. Let's fucking go! That's hype, man. Let's go. What's the date? Inclining. God damn, I am jelly, man. I am so jelly. I mean, jelly in a good way. I'm happy you're going, but it's like when you went to a Stacy Riva once, man. God, they never come down here, man. That's so cool. I'm fucking happy for you. I am super duper happy for you, man. I read that book and no idea. I will figure out eventually. I'm not afraid of change. Change is good. Damn, good for you. The title of Queen's Feeding. I need to go for things a little more. I think I probably should have changed jobs years ago, but I got a lot of freedom. I get paid fairly well, so I'm just so bored. We were talking about that, Devilman. The importance of getting challenged by the things you do daily, including your work, of course. You're summarizing Lord of Flies. Flock of Seagulls. What a band. Yeah, there's no water, which sucks, dude. Queen, yeah, I quit my job and went back to school for 6 years because I was so bored I couldn't stand myself anymore. The change can be scary, but it's worth it, in my opinion. If you know about color theory, then why I am so white, go fucking stand on the sun. Or maybe the genetics. Probably genetic reasons, Detra. Sorry, nothing you can do, man. That's why I only use Rips emotes here. Don't want to get banned. Big Steak, if there's someone that can do, you can do whatever. You can insult me, man. You can say anything to me. You can say mean thing. Be mean to me. Oh, you can do whatever you want, Big Steak. I will never dare ban you. If anyone dare even touches one hair, bans Big Steak or something, you're gonna get deep shit with me. You have my permission and my blessing to do anything you want to me. Fucking Rips. I mean, after that Athens date, man. Whoo. Yeah, Ravi said it there. Ravi said it there. Dun, 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 dun. Lance Armstrong was really vile against a reporter who called him out when they knew he was doping. Reporter lost her daughter and Lance made fun of the reporter for that. That kind of people tend to be very mean. Like I say, they don't give a fuck about other people, like ruthless cuts in corporate America or Europe, whatever, companies. Yeah, firing 1,000 people. No anesthesia. By email. Like, dude, fucking throw a party for them. Give them a few months severance. Try to help them. No, it's just savage, man. That's why when most companies spew forth bullshit like, we're family. We deeply care about your well-being. That's bullshit, man. Fuck, cut the crap. Power, I think, is the ability to have influence for an outcome. That sounds like a good definition. Physical, emotional, mental. Exactly. Non-binary. Yeah, thank you for the congrats on the achievement. Hades 2 votes. Let's go. Queen Information Systems. Hey, duo. Iridescent shards. The currency in DVD. Oh, let's go. I'm seriously thinking about streaming DVD. I wonder if my computer can run it well. My computer is ass, dude. I respect that. Just means so bold with her career decisions and just all stuff because she feels like it. I'm too nervous with everything, to plan everything. 180%. That's the whole opposite of me. I am living as como en Venezuela we say, como venga vamos viendo. Like I improvise so much. I'm winging it. Man. But I guess I have little to no choice because I don't have the capacity to like save money to with my career, a graphic designer here, a regular job. The pay is so bad. Nia probably knows. $600-700. Maybe if you're lucky, some bonuses. Lots of overtime. Sometimes unpaid or they pay you with pizza. Not complaining. I love pizza, but dude, I need to pay bills too, you know? So I don't know that. We need all kinds of people in the world. You will fear your own time. Yeah, everyone's different then, man. You know, one of my brothers is very meticulous, very similar to you. He plans everything. He's very well off, by the way. I won't give much details, but we are not that close. But we have our issues. My family, there's lots of stories there too. Money going to people super rich, like paying to access X. Ooh. Elon Musk. Elon ruffles a lot of feathers. There's nothing wrong with that. We need to get rid of that one. Super fog. My undergrad degree was $40,000. Then you have to live on campus for 2 years. So that's $10,000 a year. My grad degree is online and it's still $26,000 for the degree. I don't think I spent $10,000 in my whole 5 years of college. That would have probably been like $50,000 or $60,000 in the US. And for an international student, could be even worse. I went to a public university in the US, admittedly 20 years ago. It wasn't too expensive. It has gotten crazy much more recently. Oh no, inclining. Well, I miss inclining. I'll talk to you later. That's so cool. The Artemis ticket, man. I'm so pumped. I hope you can take some pictures. Oh my god, that's insane. My whole back degree was $20,000 for all 3 years, including books, supplies. How do you afford that? And there was undergrad degree in 2013, 2017. It's way worse now. And that was in-state tuition. It is way worse if you go in a state and you don't live in, or God forbid you're from another country. Like I was saying, that the prices, you know, I was this close. Life could have been so different for me. I could probably be a US citizen by now if things panning a different way. Maybe I wouldn't be married to Tisha, or that's why I have no regrets. I actually, what happened is what needed to happen. But I got denied. I think I told the story about me getting the visa denied a couple times. And it was a student visa with all the paperwork, the funds to study. It's not that I was going to like be on welfare or anything. I got denied. Oh yeah, I was this close to be there in the US. I was going to a place called. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't, especially seeing what is happening with society there. Like it was San Francisco in California. Maybe I would have been able to meet inclining. Maybe we'll never meet. You know, life can take such a different path. But I was going to study postgraduate. What's the name? It was like media, multimedia, something, emerging media. I don't fucking. It was something like new media technologies or something like that. So graphic designers could apply for that, and then you can branch for like VFX or game development or other stuff. I think the target career path was to be like the movie industry, game development industry, or visual effects, stuff like that. But I got denied, so it never happened. Whatever. I spent about $40,000 on my degree. Jasmine was around $60,000 because business school credits charge the extra 800 credits per hour. It's business; they have to make some money, man. And pretty much any career position requires at least bachelor's degree, 4 years, and higher positions require graduate degrees. I think riches in context and humility is different. And I was going to say, if you work your ass off with honesty, not stepping on other people, it can be done. I'm sure people have done it. And you can probably make a lot of money in an honest way. Don't forget my sub votes. All the votes are counted, Vic. Lol, not out of school. Upper division engineering courses were like 350 per grade, are extra. But business school was insane. It was almost 11,000 per semester at some points when she was in school. Same at the school I went to, or business school, it was way more expensive. Can sober tier. Oh, I'm reading stream elements. Fuck that. Giovanni Giorgio. Everyone calls me Big Dick. Not to mention, if you go to a private school, you're looking at 50,000 a year based on rates from 10 years ago. It's only gotten worse. I couldn't believe how much it cost when I heard. Literally almost double what I was paying per semester towards the end. Insane. Your family to them, until you're no longer willing to be a part of the game, they're constantly changed to their favor. True. Or you're no longer needed, or you know what? We need to cut costs. Fuck off. This is the reason people say Crypt takes 1,000 hours to plat. No, because even if I subtract an hour 30 minutes of just chatting, is 1.5 thousand hours minus 100 hours I chatted is still a 1.4 thousand hour game. My MIL went to college in PR in the 80s. She mentioned that they actually staged a huge student protest when it went from 11 a grade to 15 a grade hour. Riva, I posted pictures out there. Oh shit, let's go. Yeah, we haven't done showcase. We haven't done. I don't think the current social political U.S. problems are no very different from what we've seen in other political venues in the countries that I know, at least, and probably others. The U.S. is more visible worldwide due to its influence. Yeah, I don't know if it's getting worse for real. I think I don't know, the bipartisan system. It's kind of shady as well. It's kind of spooky, to be honest. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. I think I caught up to chat. My public school here, trade school, professional is pretty cheap. My point telling the hotel story is that Jasmine and I would be very bad rich people. It made us so uncomfortable to be treated that way just because we spent a bunch of money. We felt so out of place. What message did I miss? What was the story about the hotel? Oh, I missed that message completely. Last year, Jasmine and I went to celebrate our anniversary by spending a bunch of money and going to a ridiculously nice hotel. We had fun, but it was so uncomfortable in so many ways. Everyone wanting to wait on us. We couldn't park our own car, couldn't clean our own stuff, carry our own bags. They had employees at every step of the way to do everything for us, and we hated it. I would love to do that at least once. As a way to give me perspective. I hope those people working at such a high-end place and getting more money, but maybe not. Because I'll be honest, if that's like a dream of mine. I always keep saying Incline is no longer here, but I love K-pop, for example, and the K-pop industry also super fucking shady. Well, all showbiz, music industry worldwide, and like movies, that stuff shady as hell. So there's all these corruption scandals. The artists are barely paid, even if they generate millions and millions and millions for their companies. So I always can you like make an agency where you pay the artists handsomely, and if they sell more, they get more, and maybe I don't know. But Penny's Big Breakaway, 120 FPS 3D platform. Let's go. I had a hotel give me a wet towel to freshen up when we checked in at the front desk. I had no idea what to do with the warm towel. Freshen up your face. You pat, 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 pat. You pat gently your face. Pat, 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 pat. And then you throw it. Regency, pick it up. I'm just kidding. Don't be a bitch. Yeah, that's very true. I don't see us ever getting to the point that we talk about it a lot, and it just isn't the kind of thing we want to spend our money on, no matter how much we hot. How much? Yeah, I want to have the experience. I am always open. It's like trying new foods, like going to new places. If I ever get the money to splurge on, like, I think Tish and I deserve like a getaway, man. I haven't had a vacation in years. Oh, imagine wiping your butt with a nice warm towel, Young Monk. Oof, that must feel like heaven. But yeah, guys, nice conversation. Thank you so much for indulging me. There's more stories to tell, but there's games to play. Let's go to Crypt here. I need to add them votes. So it was Queen. Stream race vote. Double because it's your birthday. Well, tomorrow, but get the fuck out here, Rips. John Monk. Thank you, Boshi. Purple Saint. Saying is Yakuza. Look, we're not missing votes. Let's see. Devilman, you gifted a sub. First as Ron Burns, Garrett. I know he's doing Legend of Dragoon, so sub straight. That's what, 8 months? Oof, one more for the baby. Straight, not stream. It's 8. Then we have Devilman. Devilman, you are doing trails or you want to do double Slay the Spire today, or if there's any first person game, since that's a gifted sub that counts for the extra votes. That will be triple votes. Let me know which one you want to do. That's a gift sub vote. Double Spire, okay. Look, Queen, you're getting a lot of Slay the Spire votes today. Sweet. Battle ready. Jump King. Jump King a comfy second place. I don't think Dragon will take that long. So I think we're going to be playing Jump King soon. Maybe even this year. You voted earlier? Let's go. If you voted with just redeems, it's already there on the list, Boshi. These are the manual votes I keep track, which are the extra votes. But the channel point redeems get added to the spreadsheet. Finish and or get to the July 31st. I don't know if I'm gonna get the last 2 achievements before that date, but I'm certainly gonna try. Here it is, Amar. Let's see. Who gets votes here? Cleo. Okay, let's go for this one. It's also lunchtime. Man, the nose got super itchy. Cleo is Yakuza as well. Duo metal. Yo. Guys, I'm gonna go eat real quick. And then we start Coda. Thanks for letting me talk. You know, a lot of people don't have anyone to listen to what they want to say and to have good conversations like this. I know there's chat delay, it can be hard there's lots of people interacting, but I really appreciate these conversations we have. Thank you so much. Ails and fails. Dude, good to see you. Let me get a shouty for you. Fellow streamer here. I need to do better with the shoutouts. Be sure to show some love. Also, Nate. Don't forget to check Nate, the Exterminator. I could check his stream last night a little bit, and it was so fun. So be sure to show some love and support. But yeah, be right back, guys. I want to get some chow, and then we'll be back. We'll play Crypt. Let's do this. Back. Sorry if I scare you. No, wrong scene. Rabbit Beat. Send them you question the world. Coda time, yeah, coda time. Don't scare me like that. The ad break. Adge. Look at the Rabbit Beat here. Super Mario Galaxy. Well, coda time. What's the deal with DLC? I know facing mode is a thing. He's so scary. Green Bat? For real? Ooh. I think I actually got to 1-2 or 1-3. Ow! Oh man, this is gonna be a thing, right? Yeah. Hey, take that crown instead. A torch is a must. I got tilted when I heard that. I am not sure. Let's see something here. It's making you want to play this duo MTL. Hell now. Let me reply what's here. Let's see. Look at me. I'm duo metal. I'm not afraid of Coda. What's the next Chivo? Crypt of a NecroDancer. Look, PSN profiles. Boshi is one of the top Canadians, right? 264. Coda and low percent, 9 characters. What I want to see here is a plat list, which I know is the same. The base game, at least. The base game includes Coda. Yeah, it's a DLC that includes other bullshit. So the one I did yesterday is not required for the plat, for example. Yeah, let's go suffer a little bit of high-speed action here. Would they give me a shovel? Faster. Fuck. Can't step on gold, it's like Monk. Oh! It's so easy, bro. That will be instant death. I almost got a floor. What is Yuka's advice? Not playing the game? Look, I almost got to the floor. It is very hard. Very, very hard. Yuka has given me plenty of advice. That was almost a PB. Ow. I mean, that will happen too. Man, the computer's giving me trouble again. Break this. That's big. Floor 1 done. Yuka was saying that facing is so different that you should try playing Coda without just to see what you like. Yeah. I am trying facing first just to see. It seems way easier to me conceptually, but I know I should try Coda no facings. Too easy. Can you find time? We got one floor, Nate, UPV. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I think Quinn told me that I didn't update the title. Okay, I need to update this too. Yo, look, David Lucius. Just as we were dancing, estábamos bailando aquí. NecroDancer. Huevardo, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Welcome Raiders, bienvenidos. ¿Qué tal, David? ¿Qué tal el crew? ¿Cómo están? Tag Show and Podcast. Bienvenidos todos. Voy a hacer la intro en español primero, que entiendo que aquí tenemos a mucha gente cool de Latinoamérica, de Panamá. Mi nombre es Ricardo, you can call me Rips, me pueden llamar Rips. Seguramente me han visto en Twitch anteriormente, en otros streams por allí. Soy un streamer full time de lunes a sábado. Lo que más hago es achievement y trophy hunting. Y tengo ya rato, desde julio del año pasado, jugando Crypt de NecroDancer. Le di a sacar todos los logros. Y bueno, está sumamente difícil. Pero vamos, we're doing it. David, gracias por el raid. Espero que haya estado bueno el stream. Huevardo, un placer tenerte por acá. Y a todos los que hayan venido con el raid, les agradezco bueno el apoyo. Pueden chequear a nuestros amigos David Lucius. Ellos por allá hacen streams, mucha variedad, showcase. Por ahí se vienen cosas buenas con Latin American Game Showcase. Así que bueno, full recomendado si les gustan los podcasts, el tipo de contenido de actualidad, el gaming, gameplay también por supuesto, entrevistas, todo eso. Tienen que seguir a nuestra gente, a David por allá. Yuka, we were just talking about you. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? I started Coda. Let's go. Facing mode. Fucking monkey, you see? Can't wait. You see that monkey just obliterated me. This is next. I'm trying. Well, we have 2 achievements to go use. We have this one called Impossible, right? Beating the game with Coda. And then low percent 9 characters. So I'm gonna be probably hopping between the two. See what happens. Fucking crap. I wanted to. Oh man, where to start? Oops, well that makes it tough. First, if you miss a beat, you die. If you loot gold, you die. You have half a heart, so everything one-shots you. Easy. One floor, let's go. Yeah, it's like Arya, Monk, and who else combined? And Bolt, double tempo, yeah. So it's basically Arya, Monk, and Bolt blended in one character. Fuck! Yo, use. And then go, my original 59 minute 59 second run was accepted. Some officially top 100. Let's freaking go. That's the Resident Evil 2 speedruns. Dude, what a boost. Nice. I would love to get back into speedrunning at some point. So fun. Let me get look at all that juice. What didn't work, man? Let me pause here. Why did the shout-out not work, man? And guys, remember, next Saturday, not this one. Tomorrow I won't be streaming because tomorrow I have an event with Tisha. Whole day long affair. It's Fit Pro Panama. It's a CrossFit event, but she's one of the staffers. So I'll be there with her. I will be enjoying the event, but she will be working during the event. So, and we have to leave home at like 6 a.m. So I won't be able to stream. We'll probably return late afternoon, early evening. So, but yeah, Juice, congrats, man. Guys, be sure to follow Juice. Look at all that Juice. Legendary streamer. He'll be here. That's why I was going to say, not this Saturday, not tomorrow. Next week. No, Arya is only dagger duo. That ain't too bad because when it's not low percent, you can get damage. So you can still one-shot stuff with the dagger if you get lots of damage. But yeah, next Saturday. That will be my birthday, May 25th. We're going to have the 60 nugget speedrun. So, and Stinky hasn't sent me that picture. I'm going to finish the poster with what I have. Use it, send me the picture. I want to put pressure on Stinky. Maybe he's busy, but supposedly going to join us. If not, it's going to be a 1 versus 1. I suppose Stinky will be there. I hope he is. So we have a 3-way competition, 60 McDonald's nuggets speedrun. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see if I can get a new record. Super risky to do that. Fucking monkey. Man, the monkey paw is probably super good with Koda. Misbit. The thing is, this character is fast, so a run, a success is of 3 minutes. If I don't die to misbeats. I'm consistently getting 1 floor. Not consistently, getting a few times. Fuck, I should have gotten the torch. Don't kiss the merchant. How fast is fucking song over? Oh, I didn't see a skeleton because the black was paying attention to the beat bars. Oh, I got murdered. White skeleton. Ay, fuck me. And I killed that guy legit, no bomb. It's fun, bro. Ay! Wanted the battle, dude. Oh man, how did I get this? I'm trying to make like a tier list of items. And Blast Helm is so good. For this guy. I didn't get it. Misbeat? How? I swear. Fuck! It's very hard not to miss the beats. Nothing. I just forgot to disable it. Then disable it. How you doing, Lambda? Fuck me. Shall I disable it? Of course. Sleeps? Or sleeping? Aisha. Any difference? No spike walls for battles and shit? Purple fucking demon. I'm having a hard time missing beats, man. I need to... If you're facing, why are you opening all doors to get intel? Shot. I want that. I need to develop fighting techniques here. Candy walk. Shit in black chest is... Oh shit, it's a fucking useless cook! I was probably never bomb it. Yeah, it's a waste, right? Learn. It's gonna be a steep learning curve for me. Yeah, let him ram the wall and kill. I wanted to get him away from... That would happen a lot. I don't know if it's... Good. Ah, it was a fucking fake box, man. Facing mode Mino automatically attacks if you're on line of sight in wall. If he attacks you, the wall you're in, wall explodes and he is in front of you. Let me reread that. If in facing mode, Mino automatically attacks you if you're in line of sight in wall. If he attacks the wall you are in, the wall explodes and you don't die, so he gets stunned and you kill him. So you can jump in front of him, you can just hit him 3 times. Oh. I think I've seen you do that. Oh my god. Wait, the door is so scary. I'm kinda getting it, but that's the thing. They put coca, because it needs to be a bit harder. R is too easy, bro. Fucking character. I'm not paying attention, man. Y trapa. I'm not a big fan, not a fan. That person I found this hard game and just gives you tendonitis. Oh yeah. I was telling the people here that I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna do Coda, but if I start feeling any funk, I will take breaks. Like, not sure if I call that hard. It's tying myself in the head, surviving. There's a lambda humor I love, man. Ooh, like stop. Oh, I made it, but I can't move the right side of my body. Google. Goddamn lambda. You're a funny fella, you know that? That right there is death. think that's a good idea. Well, there's a mod that does that. And I love it because it's called Lambda. You know what I love the most? There's people that's done it. What the hell? That miss beats. I think like 90% of my deaths will be double tap, miss beat, whatever. I wasn't even joking. I don't know if it's much easier. Let me try regular without facing and see what happens. Flipsy, how you doing? I just jumped into facing because that's what I seen Lambda do, and I read people arguing if it's easier. Grenades are nice. Don't do it without facing. Yuka was suggesting that I try both and... Oh, you choose depending on your playstyle, you mean? Pick one then no go back. I don't operate that way. In fact, I'm gonna be jumping between low percent and Coda, to be honest. So that's not how it works. Facing is a funky though. Double tempo mode. You know what would help? Not having an itchy nose. Oh, I know. That's why I take a game that says 100 hours. It takes me 300, 400 hours. Fucking Nate. I think this might be legit impossible. Yeah. I kill an enemy at least. The thing between facing mode and non-facing mode, I think it's worth... it's probably not impossible. Has anyone done it? Double tempo mode, Coda? Well, let's play today with facing. Well, you will get single stages. I got in single stages today. Oh, don't do that. Well, I have a very hard time keeping the beat. A lot of them are missed beats. You see? I wonder if I have calibration issues. Maybe the computer stuttering is now way more noticeable with this character. Maybe Ravi was right. Maybe my computer makes it impossible or much harder. No, there I just lagged my brain part. Why I keep missing the beats, man? There's something happening here. Shuriken can be used to the wall. Feels strange. Put Steam and OBS folders on AV exception list. What is AV exception list? Antivirus? I don't have antivirus. Or you mean Windows Defender, the one that comes bundled? External antivirus software, I don't use that. Nah, we have to finish until July 31st. Oh my god, Domba! I try. Oh. Well, PB2 de one character. One map, I mean. Ring of Piercing and Die. You see, most of them are misbeats. Oh my god, Guga. Monkey. Another facing technique is aggroing enemies and then dancing in the shop to pull them out where they sit. Yeah, Norwin, I have a lot to learn. Thank you for sharing some advice. Yeah, it's any moment my brain like try to think I lose a little bit of speed, it's over, man, misbeat. I need to learn how to get intel from rooms without exposing myself or minimizing risk of. That's fine. Apparently the shoulder where it gets funky. Let's go. There are new enemies that attack corner in Zone 1, so if you can map the corner of a room through the wall, then map the vertical and horizontal tile in relation to the corner. There's nothing you can enter. Come corner tile safely, okay. Exciting, man. Woo! Oh my Googa, man. Ooh, love the shoulder. Yeah. Ay, it's very painful, man. I say avoid opening doors too, maybe. You wanna use this? Thinking about that drum instead of avoiding more. Better. You can't kill through walls, right? Fuck! Should the foca avoid it? Once it can be easier to go through the door sometimes when you're torch. The rat, nah. The rat doesn't, it helps a lot. The rat seems great. Like I'm trying to figure out which items are great for this guy and Ramobot. Not yet, Tetra. I might. This one seems good. Well, it's good for everyone. Why did I have to? Enemy movement is harder to play around with face and shoot fine. I think more than enemy is like getting inside the way you move around the map. Especially if you don't have a torch or something. Remember, double bows, guys. That card's kind of valuable, but I think the torch is here better. Fuck. his backpack. Maybe you can carry food or anything. I saw a monkey there. Crown does a better job than Torch. Those are the answers. Yeah. I think Crown is better. For Coda. Also, if you use faces, that means you have to do level 5. No, we have 4 zones. Let me rethink. God damn it, I miss a bit so much. I need to do boss practice, that's for sure. And purple. Yes. To practice that technique because it's free, like I said. Big dick? Oh, you're talking about the banjo high def and shit. The theme, bro. Banja. You wanna say banja? Baja. Landon's probably having a hard time understanding Rabbit today. What's the thing with boxes? Is it worth bombing them? Fuck. Okay. Worth bombing when it's worth bombing. Can be grenade charm throw. You say grenades were good. Massive, you grenade bossa. I think Lipsy was throwing tantrums for Mary. Mary's nothing. This is a real aggravating NecroDancer. Mary's easy. Granny's that good? Holy shit. Fucking water polo. Even if I don't do the wall thing, just letting him ram the wall and then attack is also viable. Careful. The words of monk in one pack. I am confused as well. Super duga. Full river mode. Why did I kill Skelly? Better is never wrong. Nope, second floor boss. It's my PV. That was so stupid. Luca. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to navigate and go on the offensive, but I gotta practice that. Now don't stop pressing keys. Whew. Yeah, she did. She was screaming like, ah! She watched did you watch the full 4 episodes? Of course. You're gonna binge that shit. She was all in. What about you? Do you like it? Now she's pissed. She has to wait till June. I keep missing kids, man. She was like, I need friends to watch it. I'm considering watching it with her, so I can join her for next season. No, with the glass torch just there. Yeah, I'm having a very hard time with the beat. Horrible. Like Arya. Whew. You see? I'm off sync. I don't know if it's a computer, if it's calibration, it's me. No, I've never tried that. I'm trying to follow the music. It's just my old 40-year-old brain. The boost. Oh my god. At least I reacted to not slam the wall. Lol, Detri is the only person I ever seen turn it off. There's no way it's easy. They throw me off, I can't. Maybe he's get to the visual stimuli. It's too much for him. You should turn off other things, maybe. Sound effects, you mean? Like lower? But if I lower this, do I still hear the boss? Boom. That's a good cue when you know the boss on the movers and shit. Sound volume very low. Half agree with Flipsy. So I use 60 for... Try what, 30 maybe? Why did I fucking buy shovel? I wanna die now. I can't hear anything. Again. I need to be careful what I enter so I don't ram an item by mistake. It was ball, I don't know what it was. I don't remember. You only want to see that one. Yeah, that's right. Fuck! It's hard, dude. This would require hundreds of hours. Practice. I need to practice that. Because this is just beat bars. The beat bars are a lot of bear bars. Bear out of like bear. Sometimes they come for the troll spawn. So I need to move when he. Okay. The beat is not flowing. Fuck! No gonna pay attention to the bars, see. Hey, I'm gonna die, bro. You see, miss the beats. This beat is gonna be all my deaths, most of them. No, it's not a bad attitude. It's not an attitude problem. It's a problem-solving attitude. I'm trying to pinpoint. Oh, just kidding. I'm trying to understand because I feel something off with the beats. I miss beats way too much. Well, probably with Bolt I was missing them, but with Bolt you don't die. So now with this guy, it's like Arya in the sense you miss a beat, you take damage. You only have half a heart, insta death. Default or bird for Bolt and Coda? I think this is the default one. What do you have? Danny B. But I remember Lambda was suggesting having something different. One floor, yeah. This is my normal soundtrack for all my. I use every character with this soundtrack. Doesn't protect you from misdeeds. I quaffed. Fuck. So for me, no, I kind of have. I don't think so, Ravi. Very well. Unstoppable force. Practice. Mana ring is SSS tier item for personal. Sure about this one. It's called facing mode. It allows you to do just that. It might or might not make it easier. I don't know. We're practicing with this. And it doesn't disable the achievements. just had to attack him. Casey's favorite. Gray wall. Ah, he got damaged. Fuck. Well, that's my PV. Second boss. Second mini boss. Oh. Yeah. Probably having info at the field is better than damage. One is premium. That race charm is also amazing, right? Can't dig and fuck. Fucking Batman. Sad about the urn. Maybe there was something else I could find to it. And that's speed. Ah, goddammit, the Great Wall. Fucking Batman. How dare they? How dare they? Again? I was an arrow. Ooh. Insta quafa, insta death. Oh my god, so bad. Keeping the base hard, man. It's hard, man. It's going very fast. Oof. high score leaderboard 165. Using double the base is kind of like you have twice as long. You should use everyone. Yeah. So my first take will be that the freeze familiar is really good. I'm gonna say the grenade is pretty much like a best item ever. I need to get more use of it. Always die when I have it. I honestly don't know. I think like 30-ish people. Maybe a bit more, 40 people, I don't know. Raise ang mana air. I farted. Fuck! I want the granada. The shurikens go through wall. Okay, just testing. Okay, I didn't kill that. So shuriken is pretty highly ranked too. Like those, what, 3 damage? Google can attack too. That will make it trivial probably. Pile of death. It's gonna take a while. Jesus. Lambda, how many hours have you played Coda? Man, how do you get that? Pretty much impossible. More than 2 what, hours or 100 hours? 2 hours doesn't make sense. Never do that. I keep dying to that. God damn it, I had a clear space there. I'm gonna bomb that bitch. Man, it's like bacon. Yum. She's home. Let me go open the door, guys. Burba. Monkey. Guys, perfect timing. Let me, I'm gonna grab. I have dishes home, but I'm gonna have to do some stuff. It's almost 3 p.m. anyway, so this is gonna take a while. This call business is gonna be Demon Purple Google business. See, let me run the battle, and Tisha wants to say hi. Yuka, thank you for. Let me. Mira, la computadora está fatal.
No, ya lo apaga.
I think this is crashing. Lol. It will happen, John, at some point. You know, yesterday was a cool time because of the computer is very struggling, very derpa. It was, thanks for the stream. I also love a good Rivo talk. Thank you, Nate, for hanging out. Thank you, Lambda, for the advice. Yuka as well. Like I said, tomorrow won't stream because we have an event that is going to take pretty much all day. So I have to wake up very early and Tisha needs to be very early there. So I am going to... I'll see you back on Monday probably. Thank you, Detra. Sane. One for Isabel, one for Sane. Let's go. So Queen... Oh, dude, the computer needs to restart, I guess. Let me quit. Probably Stream Ray is also fucking around a lot. Always Riva. Let me Queen, you get 2 but times 2. Saying let's rate someone. Tisha, ¿quieres saludarme? Guys, Tisha wants to say hi. So I catch up to Jump King. Well, you'll have some more time because we have to play Legend of Dragoon first.
Quítate el headset para sentarme en tus piernas.
Qué calor tan HP.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife. Hello, guys. How are you? Hello, guys. How are you? Hi. How are you?
¿Cómo te sientes, no? Strong woman. No, yeah. Tomorrow we have an event. She's going to be a staffer in an event, and we'll have to be there very early. So I won't be able to stream. Next one is Monday. ¿Algo más que quieras decir?
I'm gonna nail him.
I'm gonna what?
Nail him.
¿Qué? I don't know what she's saying, can you?
Ricardo.
Mira, Queen Isabel es la esposa de Duo, está cumpliendo años mañana.
Ay, feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Y que ay, feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. I'm saying happy birthday in 2 languages. Feliz cumpleaños is happy birthday. So did you like Bridgerton? I need someone to talk about Bridgerton.
Here we go.
I was like, Ricardo.
I was trying not to die in Crypt and she was like hitting the table like
Yes. I can't wait for next month. Oh my god, they were so cruel. A fucking whole month to wait for the rest. Oh my god. Yes, I binged. I actually rewatched the first and the second season before the like the days before the thing. I was so excited that I rewatched the first season and the second season. I loved the first season, but I didn't like a lot of but the third season is amazing, balls. Yeah, like you know, Penelope is my girl. She is my girl, you know. I'm Team Penelope, like. Yeah. So well, I would like I would love to like to have someone to to chat with about Bridgerton, because when you are excited about something, yes, that's a great idea actually. Like Team Penelope. Yeah, I second that. I like it. Well, it seems like Ricardo is looking to rate someone. Papi, ya sabes, nos tienes que hacer un batch de de Team Penelope.
Ahora me explica que no sé qué es.
So I'm going to be doing some things. So this weekend we're gonna be stuck with a lot of things to do.
I know who we're reading.
But well, I'm gonna take my leave. Thank you so much. We need to keep in touch to talk about Bridgerton.
Guys, we're raiding the pantry. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna raid Stinky Minky. Stinky is playing Skyrim. And I'm gonna nag Stinky for him to send me the picture. I haven't received his picture for the nugget eating. I need that shit. So let's do this. This is last chance for him. Thank you, Nate, Needy, Isabel, Duo, yo. The stinkiest of minkies. He's wearing. I love his hat with the little propeller. I need to get one of those. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for listening to me. I know we talk a lot about different things at the start of the stream, including some unsavory things, but it's part of life. We'll have different life experiences, and if he doesn't send me, I'm gonna draw him in paint. I'll take a screenshot, and then on top of that picture, I draw on paint, so it looks like a work of art. He might actually do that if I tell you just to see some paint. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna mention the picture. I'm just gonna rate, and that's it. He's just starting. It's gonna be fun. With that said, guys, I'll see you on Monday. Please be safe. Have a great weekend. Queen, a pleasure having you here. Happy birthday once again. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and I hope you have a fantastic time with your family, with your friends. With hey, that transition was perfect. Yeah? Lol, Stinky is a great streamer. Look, he's that was just good. What else? Yeah, I'll see you back on Monday because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. Next week, starting Wednesday until Saturday, the birthday stream specials. I'll be posting on Discord and X all the information, so I'll see you there. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.